just don't think it was recording. Okay. Oh. Hi, I'm Blake.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Blamey.
I guess so.
Yeah. Today, we're going to talk about Powell's City of Books. So I guess that's the introduction, and this is a book haul.
Yeah, we went to Powell City of Books in Portland a couple of days ago, and it was awesome. Really cool experience. I just could have stayed there for hours and hours and hours and hours, but we had our kids with us, so it was like 1 hour.
Yep. So first, I guess a little bit of introduction. We were on a road trip. We live in Utah. We drove to Seattle and then down the Oregon coast. And Powell City of Books is the largest independently owned bookstore in the world, and it's in Portland, downtown Portland. It's a 5-story building full of books. Wow. It is 5 stories.
That's insane.
We went to 2 stories. There's 4 above ground, and there's a basement that we'd not go into. Anyway, so it's a huge bookstore. It is massive, and it was really, really cool. So give you kind of just an idea. You walk into the lobby, and there's the sale tables and a bunch of things, and then there's literally like map things to try and tell you what rooms to go to find things. We kind of ignored those and started wandering. So we wandered up and to the left, which I think is technically north, and happened to stumble upon the blue room, which held fantasy and sci-fi.
So we were happy there.
Yeah, very much. So on kind of the left-hand side of that room, there's an entire kind of like manga section. Manga. Is it manga?
I think it's manga.
I don't know. Manga section? Whatever. Obviously, we don't read those.
No, we didn't.
And, didn't check those out. There's also some board games there. But then there was probably 10 rows of fantasy sci-fi, which, honestly is probably as many books as in our local bookstore here total. And they were all fantasy and sci-fi.
I think my favorite part of this whole thing was it was a Tuesday morning, and it was maybe like noon, maybe even 1 o'clock actually.
Maybe. And
it was packed. There were so many people, and I'd say half of the people were carrying baskets just chock full of books. It made me so happy.
Tons of books. Something else I thought was really cool is it's not just new books. There's lots of used books in there, so you can get old copies of things, and it was really cool. So we collected quite a few books.
Yeah.
We're going to go through and show some of them. So, why don't you start over there?
Well, my daughter is really into crafting, and so this is what she picked for her book.
Ooh, Martha Stewart's Crafts for Kids.
Yeah, I'm kind of intimidated because this means I have to help her with all these crafts, but it's pretty fitting that she picked this.
It's pretty cool. So my son, we've been reading these books about states and about national parks, and as we're visiting cities, he stumbled upon this book, which is 50 Cities in America, which is actually kind of cool because we visited Seattle, Portland, and Boise, which are 5 of the cities, or 3 of the cities in here. 5 of the 50, 3 cities. 3 of them here, so it's really cool. Each one, you get just a little outline of the city and things to do there. And so it's cool. They've enjoyed it. We have these exact same ones for states, and which has really started our journey through all 50 states, has been reading these books. So now we have the cities to go on top of it.
Which is intimidating because some of our states that we plan on visiting, we don't plan on visiting those exact cities. So
it's going to be a little hard. We'll have to figure it out.
A little bit tricky.
Yep.
Okay, the first one that I chose is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, sorry. I haven't read any of her books yet, but I've heard good things about them. This series in particular, so I'll let you know what I think, I guess. I'm excited to read this one. Awesome.
So I've been looking for this all over the place. I know I could have just got it on Amazon, but every bookstore I popped into, I've looked for it. So this is the first of the Tawny Man trilogy for Robin Hobb. It is the next in kind of the larger world that Robin Hobb's created, and I'm really, really excited to jump back into this.
He's like the perfect mix of Benedict Cumberbatch and
George Washington?
Yeah.
He is Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh my God, is that not Benedict Cumberbatch? Wow. Well, okay. Now I have an interesting thing to look forward to here.
I also got this Skyward Flight novella compilation. Can I say that word? Compilation. I've been looking forward to this, and I also just finished Titanic not too long ago. I don't know that I'll read this right away, but I'm very excited to read it soon, eventually.
I will say one thing I love about Brandon Sanderson's, publishing style is the combining all the novellas into one thing. So he has this for this. He also has it for the Secret Histories, which is everything kind of in the Cosmere. And so you get all those novellas together as well, which is a phenomenal thing to do because then you're not trying to buy a bunch of little tiny books. You get a larger one, you can go through them. It's pretty awesome. I'm excited to jump into those as well.
Yeah. I think other authors do that too. In fact, I know other authors do that. I think it's
Maybe it's just more
genius.
a larger publishing trend, but it's pretty cool. And this is the last one that I believe we got. Oh, we have two more. Never mind. So this one is, I believe, The Secret Life of Addie LaRue. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. So obviously, we haven't read it yet. Jimmy grabbed this, but I've wanted to read it for a while, so we're going to add it to our list. I'm excited to go through these. I know these are well loved by a lot of people. Definitely very excited about it.
The last one is my son's. He picked up this one. We have not started in any of the Merlin missions of Magic Treehouse. I don't know how they differ, but he has read a handful of Magic Treehouse and he loves them. So
very excited for that.
Good addition.
Yeah. So Powell City Books was amazing. What it more than anything made me long for is more bookstores here. But I guess it kind of be hard. No matter what, we're not getting a bookstore that has that amazing selection. So really, what I need to do is just schedule another trip to Portland, just the two of us, and spend an entire day there.
Easy.
Because I could spend an entire day there.
Easy. Yeah, I decided I want a new career after being in there. I just want to walk around and follow people in there and ask them what they're buying and why they're buying it. That's my new, just like a new hobby I want to
Be fun. Awesome. Well, thanks for checking this out. If you get a sec. If you're in Portland and you're interested in doing something, check out Powell City of Books and check out our other videos.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.